SeussMusic. Meed Beatz. Meed Beatz. Meed Beatz. Meed Beatz.
the juice.
Yeah, yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
Damn.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. This week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Turn. Here's Ray McLeod. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. The play fake. Here's Ward. He rolls to his right. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Ward now. Watch down the pocket. Incomplete left side. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, to put this one mildly, partner, it has been a rough season. And since we both know they're not going to make excuses, we'll bring this point up for them. Injuries have not helped their cause.
No, they have not. And of all the struggles and factors that have led to the demise of this season early, injuries are definitely one of the biggest. Sometimes you're able to overcome them, and sometimes, Kate, when that injury bug starts biting, oh, it can derail a season.
That one intended for Drake London. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And no success on the fake punt. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
punters back in the day, but they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to.
He's gonna score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. The Clown now returning it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Ward off the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
3rd and long for him here. Finds London on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Young. Cox, this is Xavier Leggett. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, our pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. The Clown now returning it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers take possession fourth interception. Inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Play fake, Penix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Robinson on the inside give. And it's going to be fifth down. Improvise a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Trying for it with Penix. He finds him beyond the marker. It'll be the first and more. Into the red zone. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead. Young Hui Koo on for the point after.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Young up first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got first touchdown. They'll motion a tight end left. To the air on first down, Young. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Young again. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one connects. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Slot man motioned over. Young working from the gun. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers running away with it in the 2nd quarter. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 7. Sam Martin set
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Getting out to his left. Into the hands of Dulcet. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Penix. He locked this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Drake London with a touchdown.
A receiver that's skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just just go run right by him.
Coup on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Falcons 14.
Well, they are getting boat raced already. Gotta try to spark something up here, so they're gonna try the onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's gonna be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, I'm gonna need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of uncle momentum to that side.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for Carolina first. Young to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continue dominating in our opening half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons facing 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made on the play by the rookie from Texas A&M. That's Nick Scorton.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
Third down give to Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They do go for it. It's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
15 yards.
How about 19 yards on 4th down? And the call to go for it pays off considerably.
At the 49-yard line.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Good defensive effort here. Drives it back across midfield on their own side. Working quickly here. 2nd and 13. Pressure's there. He goes down again. Offense in the hurry up here. Running left is Robinson. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock. They've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Nathan Ransom has it. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for a foot in that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running there, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Young looking to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the second quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, and his single-season mark of 55. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Sam Martin set to
The
kick
Panthers
off.
kick team out there now as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard.
I always knew I ain't never like doubted myself that I wasn't gonna make it or you know what I'm saying. None. I always told myself, I told my grandma, like, I'm gonna be rich. Like I didn't know what in particular that I was gonna be doing, but I just always told my grandma, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he will get this inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons first down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Sam Martin
The
set
Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 2nd and long. Penix now to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. They get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview. They appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
And they got home. 2nd on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, as they bring him down for no gain. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down, it's Penix. He has the burst over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time. Twice on Sunday.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Next to throw again on 2nd. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continuing to fight at least. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons.
He's throwing Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running here with Bajan. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Penix. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
3rd and long from here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure.
Big gain downfield. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Run here with Robinson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate. They hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Penix now. Caught, nice gain left side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play, and the Falcons will have a 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Backed up by the false start flag. Here's 3rd and 15. It's Penix yet again. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going play action. Young. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's trying another one deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Into the hands of Beatz. Free inside the 30. Xavier Beatz. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Xavier Beatz with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Penix. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to pick things up. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Again, Penix to the air. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. He doesn't swat it away. We're looking at a huge gain.
Flush down out to his left. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, I don't know what more to say, just a dominating effort really in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on TS.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get sent. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. The defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Throwing Penix. Put some air under it deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Penix looking to pass. Escapes out to the left. Oh, brother, hits another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First down, ball at the 36.
22 needle. Let's go now.
Now Young. Cut down the field again. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. No one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A second down throw for y'all. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers are running them out of the building. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Steelers looking good on the PAT, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. McLeod now returning it. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's it downfield working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And again, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here. He lofts it deep left. And they pick him off again. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, then interceptions follow.
They connect on the deep shot. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well.
Miscommunication on the lateral. The ball is loose. And they steal it back on the return. We just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, ball's going to come to you. Ball's going to come to you. Every single pitch, ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after a second interception of the season. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It looks great flying through the air, Rob. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we got fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. Markers reset, ball at the 37. It's Penix yet again. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Penix to throw again on second. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that's risk. Right in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Penix is going to throw again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not.
Forgotten. The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He keeps it himself. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They go play action with Mayfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll get it out 5.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield. To the left side to Godwin. This drive's gonna continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they get a stop here. I feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Titans nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Levis to open with a pass. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. On the move left. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That is to the goal line and in. King Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a throw. I mean, Mike, you talk about arm strength when you hear that so often kicked around the league, but to see a guy
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. On the move left. This one downfield for Okonkwo. Complete. And he's Levis to open with a pass. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down. There's Levis to
Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. On the left side, going to be intercepted. It's a Cadillac! Picked off by Amani Hooker.
By the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. He's going to let this one go deep. That one hung up for grabs across the field. It gets intercepted. Picked off by Jamil Dean. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
and on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. He's going to let this one go deep. That one hung up for grabs across the field. It gets intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. 6 to begin the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On play action, Mayfield rolling right. That one down
decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, Levis exiting the pocket right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Levis. Forced to his right. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third attempt. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's gonna... From the gun, it's Levis. Forced to his right. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Nope, can't afford another incompletion. Out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, Levis exiting the pocket right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Calvin
And these are the throws that are really
zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. They look underneath here for Irving.
This is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On second down, Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 2.
Mayfield to throw. And it's caught. He got Godwin. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
And the Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Forced out left. There he goes again. And he's going to be brought down. They pass on that field goal attempt. Following a gain of about 5 on first down. Field to throw. And it's caught. He's got Godwin. Good work after the catch. Field to throw.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Levis. Out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Now Levis moving to his left. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds. completions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now, Levis. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he's going to be dropped down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's a turnover on downs.
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught outside by Arkay. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd down, they need 3.
2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irvin. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 9
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Cody Parker. And the Titans are going to have it just past their 25.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mayfield.
This 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. This 2nd down call.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stopping with the defense, but making Levis to throw it here on 1st down. That one.
Saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Cody Parker. And the Titans are going to have it just past their 25. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. That one complete. It's Mully. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bucs have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defense.
Saw that free rush after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. And this will be incomplete.
Line them up.
You get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL,
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Levis. Rush to his left. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and ball's incomplete.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard to his left. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and ball's incomplete.
And they're going to have this all the way down into his left. On 2nd down, forced out wide. And that ball into his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up. Levis to throw. Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Pick that shit up.
They'll go. Here's Levis. He'll let this go. Towards the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. On the run to the right. He'll take off again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best.
So, 3 quarters.
Golf, turn it to a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Mayfield in trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Baker to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on the punt for Tampa Bay. the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed.
Got room at the 30. Room up the sideline at the 45. Tony Pollard. Play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. Play the and that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
15 yards.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
That's good.
dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win, as we say so long from Tampa. And our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. Now they field. Looking for Luka, he's got it again. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Now they field.
carry for HardKnock. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Second down carry for HardKnock. Well, that's not what the offense got about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here. Ahead of fourth down, official stepping in here, a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth. Second down carry for HardKnock. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Right to the air. It's Levis. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10, it's Levis. Buying some time right. He's going deep, Jeff, and the defender comes away with it. Jeff Jones has got it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's the 20, gets the 10. And this is going to be a pick six. It's a pass and 6 points. Return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's about 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened. Wow. What a return to add to that list.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tennessee to the line, first and 10. After that pick, here's Levis. On the move, hit it right. He's looking deep once again. And after the pick six, it's another interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
They'll start the drive when they can. It's pushed straight ahead, and that's only a yard at most. And down by Cody Martin.
of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Trying for it, it's HM. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So we're through 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to HardKnock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Titans will have a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on first down. Levis. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into right back to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Titans will have a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.